Hey, Happy New Year's, fam. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. This is Brother Dark, and I'm back to do an assessment video. Apparently, I made a video the other day, and the sound through the YouTube encoding made it so terrible, it's embarrassing. I tried to pull it down and re-encode it, but I can't find my copy of it, and the YouTube copy is trash, so we're going to redo it. But Happy New Year's Day to y'all. Name is Brother Dark. Don't forget to subscribe. Brother Dark on YouTube. And also, I'm starting my new tech channel. I'm going to be having some reviews coming up. A lot of different objects. It's called BroTech 48. BroTech 48. Anyway, the topic of that video was celebrities, entertainers, and athletes. We need you to come back to the black community. We need you to come and reinvest in the communities that you grew up in and that you left behind. I know you may not think it's your responsibility, but you were chosen with special gifts. And when you have those gifts, you're supposed to spread it around. You're supposed to want to have more people that look like you in your company, and your entourage, and your group. So, what good is you rising out the ghetto if you're not going to reach back down and help up some more people that's trying to get out the ghetto? That's the only thing I'm saying. You don't owe anybody anything. But if you look at the other races, they do that. They help each other up. Like I said, some races can go to any people that look like them anywhere in the world and say, hey, I need a place to stay, or hey, I need some food. And it's done. Now, I don't know you. Where you from? Who you know? See, these are the kind of things that really hurt the black community. We got this built up wall that I'm going to do for me. I'm going to do for me that's close to me. And I'm not going to worry about anybody else. Well, the truth is that anybody else, because they don't know you, because they don't care about you, will have no problem taking whatever you got. Won't have no problem taking the life of you or your family members, because, like you said, I don't know you. I don't care about you. So that's something that we need to stop right now. We need to learn how to trust each other, really trust each other. We need to learn how to give our word and keep it. We need to learn how to stop being double agents for the man or double agents for the street, and really say, look, this got to stop. We need to really band together and really band together. You know, I just watched that movie Moses, and they were showing how when he told them to go paint their doors so that the death angel would not come into their house. And you had that one man who was the leader. Yeah. What would they send Moses for? Yeah. So then, when he saw the great thing that was done and that all the Egyptians' first sons were killed, then he was on board for a minute. While they were going out to the desert, they was on board. Soon as the chariots came back up, oh no, see, Moses led us out here to be killed. Once again, the Lord parted the sea. They got to the other side. They started walking around. Where we going to now? Where we going to now? See, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Then the Lord started picking them off in the desert. He got quiet. Then when Moses went up on the mountain, it was him that got Aaron, that got everybody to make all these idols to the Egypt gods, and hoping that Egypt will come back and get them. Because in their mind, it was better to be enslaved by Egypt than it was to be out there in the desert, even though they had plenty to eat. They had plenty to eat. They had plenty of gold and stuff to make idols, but in their mind, they let this one man tell them that it was wrong. So, where is that person in our black communities? We need to find that person and snipe them out. And that's keeping it real. In every community, there's one little, he need to go. Pack him up, ship him out, kick a butt out the door. But until we get to really know each other, we're not going to know how to pick that one person out. That one person, that double agent, that coon as y'all call him. The one that stirs up trouble. The one that gets this faction to fight the other faction. Until we do these things, we can't clean up the black community. But still, my athletes and celebrities, there are things that you could do. And I ain't asking you to spend your money and not get nothing back. No, there are city blocks that you can buy up, that you can put black businesses there, that you can put black housing there, and put in good black people that's going to respect it. Not the ratchet people that's giving free stuff by the government. No, real hard-working people that go to work every day and that ain't out there doing that stuff in the street. These are the people you need to come back and help. What good is your money when you out there in Beverly Hills or you out there in the boonies with the white folk? They got money out there. All you doing is just trying to fit in. No. Why don't you come back here and be the superhero? Why don't you be the Martin Luther King of the city you came from? Come back. Give these kids something that only kids of other races know. When you graduate high school, I got a job for you. If you press on and go to college, I got a job for you. These are things that you could do, not just for your kids, but for every kid. Because what good is you having money when you come to the hood? You got to worry about somebody beating you over the head and taking it. You got to worry about somebody robbing your house when you go on vacation. You know why? Because like I said, they don't care about you. And you take it out on the whole race when it's a couple of knuckleheads. Everybody not ratchet. And the sad part is that we are kept apart. The good black people are kept apart, kept separated. So we can't mount an offensive. Our voices are never heard. And if one of us try and step up, the street people come in and take us out. Now, if I'm lying, somebody tell me I'm lying. And I just love how every pro-black that's on YouTube, 99% of them are ex-cons, are former drug dealers, are former pimpers. They all former street trash. Now all of a sudden, they got a little jail preaching, and they come out, and now they conscious. They've been awoken. Well, what about the people while they was out there doing that dirt, or while they was locked up, that was holding the city down? Because in order to have crime, you must have good people. I can't rob you if you ain't working. If we all out here robbing, who we gonna rob? Somebody got to go to work and make some money. Let's keep it real. To all you drug dealers out there who think that you balling, think of this. Them fiends is robbing somebody to come give you that money. So you're basically taking money off the backs of hardworking blacks in the community, and you messing up their women and men, their mothers and fathers, so that these kids don't have no parents, don't have no guidance, and they probably gonna go out there and do the same thing, have a bunch of babies, get high, and continue the cycle. And this is the cycle that is being accepted right now. If I go out and walk through the hood with a megaphone and say what I'm saying now, I probably would get shot before I made it through. Now think about that for a second. If I got a megaphone and walk through the hood saying the same stuff that I'm saying now, I probably would get shot. I would get shot, I would get jumped, I would get attacked, have stuff thrown at me, and it won't be the good people. It'll be the ratchets. And the good people will go back in their house and close the door and turn their alarm on and look out the window and will watch me get attacked. They might call the police, they might not. But here's the key. If you do that, you go back in the house and close your door and lock it and look out the window, you might as well come out and take a couple free kicks at me too. You just as guilty. The fact that you allow your sons to sell that drug and bring that drugs into your house, the fact that you allow him to give you some of that dirty drug money, the fact that you go to church knowing that you in that trade, that you got children in that trade, and you still go to church like you high and mighty, no, it's something wrong. We all know people in our family. And if we were honest and righteous, as Brother Poppy likes to say, we would turn them in for their own good. But we won't, because we're scared of them. And why are we scared of them? Because we know the other good blacks will not back us up. But I bet you go out there in the street right now and start something with one of them hood rats. I bet you 10 hood rats be out there to jump on you. But it ain't the other way around. But we outnumber them 10-1. Until we break that cycle, things never gonna change. And like I said, back to our black celebrities, athletes, entertainers, we spend our money to buy your gear. And before you athletes say, oh, when I look out in the crowd, I see a bunch of white people. But when you look on the street, who's wearing your jerseys? Who's wearing your hats? Who's wearing your shoes? It's black people. You need to start giving back. And when I say giving back, I don't mean just give back, just give money and walk away. I mean come back. Build yourself a mansion. Instead of living in some old dirty white person mansion that's been there for 200-300 years, why don't you come in the city, buy a whole block, and build yourself a mansion? Build yourself a mansion. Then start building around you. There are so many open areas right now, nobody's doing nothing with. You literally could take over a 4, 5, 6 block radius and make it your own. Call it your own little town. Get things registered with the government. Go ahead, hire black contractors to build what you need, hire black electricians, hire black plumbers, and build some things that not only will make you money, will make the community money, but your children and great children and great great grandchildren will be able to say, hey, as soon as they come out of school or college, hey, got a job for you already. You ain't got to go look at the white man. I already got you set up. That's what you're going to do. Imagine. And the blacks that are living in your city, they're going to be able to say, hey, we can do the same thing for our kids. I say, if somebody black for you works for you for 5 years, never gave you a problem, you should give them stock in the company, whatever company it is that you start. And we need to start manufacturing stuff. We need to start making simple things like toilet paper. Simple things. We got barbershops, but we don't make no clippers. We don't make no razors. Women got beauty salons everywhere, but we don't make no hot iron. I think a black lady came up with that back in the 40s or 50s. The first black female millionaire. But there ain't no black folk making none now. They bought her out. Why are we allowing them to buy us out? To the basketball players. Y'all ever thought about setting up your own league? I'm just asking. You ever thought about setting up your own league? And it doesn't even have to be y'all. Y'all could take some young kids that didn't make it to the NBA, start an alternative league while y'all still play in the NBA. Same thing with football. Seriously. The comedians that's on the circus right now, you know, doing a late show and all that, why can't you start your own circuit? Why can't you produce your own shows? And have black people working the camera, black people working the microphone. You understand what I'm saying? These are things that we could do. I don't have the money. If I had the money, I would get started. Seriously, if I had the money, I would get started. I don't have the money, but I got ideas. I just need somebody to back me. Somebody that's going to stick with it, that's going to be serious, that's going to be hiccups. Like I said, we have ratchet individuals in our communities right now. We have ratchet people in the community right now that need to be exterminated. When I say exterminated, I mean give them a chance. Hey, you got a year, straighten up, drop the ratchetness, drop the weave, stop doing drugs, stop allowing your kids to sell that crap, or you got to get out. That's why we need somebody to start buying up blocks. Buying up blocks in the inner cities. Brother Polite, I respect you, but you talking about buying stuff in the wilderness of Pennsylvania. We don't make anything. How are we going to survive in the wilderness, sir? No, we need to start buying up city blocks. There's a lot of them that's vacant. A lot of them that white folk don't even want to come around because they know we there. We need to get those ratchet people out. See, The white people could do it, but then they'd be called racist. It's not a good PR image for them to do that. But we can do it. We literally need to say, look, this is a 5-block radius. This basketball superstar and boarded. He didn't put houses and businesses here. We not gonna have no ratchets. Anytime a ratchet cross the line, push them back out. If they come back, then you gotta take them out. That's the only way to clean it up. Black women, do not have any children till you marry. Pure and simple. No children till you marry. If you gonna have sex, get on the pill. Make your partner wear a condom. If he can't respect you enough to wear a condom, then don't give him no nanny. Why is that so hard to understand? But like I said, if the men had job they could go to where they could make enough to make what they need to make and work with black folks, white people will fade from my mind. Unless it's time to have something to do with government issues, like getting a building permit or voting, white people should fade from our minds. Because we'll have our own. And then they're going to start coming around us saying, hey, how come you ain't came by? You need this? Nah, bro, I'm covered. Well, I know you need some plumbing. Nah, bro, covered. That's how you get respect from the other community when they come around and see that you don't need them. I would love to see a black power plant. I would love to see a black mobile phone company with no white folk money involved, just ours. I would love to see a TV station, and not TV One. I'm talking about a real TV station that's all black, a real BET, a real channel where people can go and start comedies and know that it's not going to be influenced by the Jewish, it's not going to be influenced by the white people. It'll be our influence, and we can stop making up ratchet shows, women with a bunch of weave, get rid of that love and hip hop. Just stop watching it. It'll go away. But we don't. Tattoo parlor shows. Why would a woman want a tattoo on her body? Black women, all shades, have the most beautiful skin. Why would you want to mark her up with them ugly tattoos? I don't understand it. It's just dumb stuff that we do. That's why I understand the blacks that have made it and left the city. I understand why you left. But it's not fair. Come back and help those that want to get out of here but just can't. That need a little help. That don't have the physical gifts that you had. Or don't have the comedy swag. Or don't have the rap to get their way out the inner city. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not telling you that it's something that you have to do, but consciously, it's something that you should do. And like I said, we need to start weeding out some of these pro-blacks. They're not pro-black. They're pro your pocket. They literally have debates. They will literally get into fights over debates. And this is what I mean when I say because they're former prison trash. They're reformed prison trash. Reformed prison trash cannot run anything successfully other than a gang or money laundering. And they always get caught. So I personally wouldn't put no money into anybody that's been in that kind of life. They're not going to do you well. Seriously, they're not going to do you well, and you're going to lose your money. And then you're going to be distraught because you're going to be felt that you were swindled. You weren't swindled. They told you in the beginning what they used to do. Why would you trust a crook? But if somebody come to you and say, hey, I got a plan here, I got something I want to get done, well, who the heck is you? Where your credibility at? Who you shot? Who you killed? Who gonna vouch for you? Instead of listening to what the person got to say, you automatically shun them and dismiss them. This is the reason why we don't have nothing. Why we don't have nothing built. And the few of us that do get something, it get lost. We either blow it or we don't invest so that we have something later on. For those of you playing ball right now, especially you football players, if you get injured and you ain't had a chance to make no money yet, what you gonna do? But if you had took that money and invested it in the community you grew up in, even if you can't play anymore, you can be the king of your community. We don't think that way. Rather than being somebody sitting at the park playing checkers, talking about, oh, when I was young, I used to do this. When I was young, I used to do that. You could be patting little kids on the heads and saying, hey, you while in school, I have a job for you when you get out. That's a man. The Bible says a man leaves a legacy to his children's children. The average black man dies and might have a raggedy house to leave, might have a couple old cars to leave, might have got an insurance policy. If he ain't bought against it, it might be able to leave 50,000, 75,000. But that's not going to take care of your children's grandchildren. Your children will spend that up within a year or two. So what's going to be left for the grandchildren and the great-grandchildren? You see what I'm saying? We're going about this the wrong way. We got to start thinking about me, and start thinking about us. And until we do that, things are going to stay the same. Anyway, this video went on longer than I wanted to. Like I said, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to start a real conversation. I'm trying to start a real debate. But y'all act like y'all don't want to hear it. Stop looking at what the messenger looks like. Listen to the message. I say it again, because I ain't all hip, and I ain't making fun, and I ain't talking about Tommy Sotomayor, and I ain't shooting myself in the foot like Drew Freeman, and I ain't talking about I'm gonna kill everybody like Poppy Hassan. What his name? Poppy, whatever his name is. He sounds like he got Down syndrome. Just, yeah, let me tell you. I'm just being honest. Those are the people that you want to follow for entertainment. That's fine. But when you're done with the bull, when you're done with it, then come have some real conversation. Because unlike the people I just mentioned, I'm not trying to be your leader. I don't have no problem sitting in the background and just giving out advice. I don't have to be in the forefront. That's the problem. These guys want to be in the forefront. Is that an attitude? All them guys, Herman, Seti, they all want to be leaders, but they don't know how. They all want to be teachers, but they don't know how. They don't know how. Most of them ain't have a man in their life. They don't know how to lead. They just know how to go along. Well, whatever you say. And if you think I'm lying, the next time you listen to Kevin Gills, see if he lead the conversation when somebody call in, or if he get led. Yup. Uh-huh. Yeah. Whatever you say. Yup. Uh-huh. And then when they finally say something that he know about, oh yeah, well let me tell you. Yeah, Poppy do the same thing. Even the new guy, Notorious B, got a little shine off of Tommy because he messed up today. Listen to him on his shows. Oh my God. Oh, what? Oh. He's showing the video of somebody else. Why is he talking over it? What? What? Come on, man. Really? That's intelligence? Don't you have a sense to pause the video and say, hey, did you believe that? I can't believe what he just did. What are your thoughts on it? No, you trying to listen to the video. Oh my God. No. And like I say, I know that he be with Lala Lady 404. I watched a couple of her shows and I ain't got too much problem with her. She's pretty good. But once again, she's feeding off of true semen. I personally have never contacted Tommy Sotomayor, and I like what he got to say. He's number one. He's successful. He has that combination of humor, yet still bringing facts. But he's funny. And I'm sorry. Some of y'all guys ain't funny. Victor Moan, you suck. I'm sorry. When you playing the music and got the laser lights going, yeah, when you start talking, yeah, don't nobody want to hear that, man. I stutter. I stutter, and I talk better than you. I might talk fast, I might talk slow. I talk better than you. You're boring. Freeman, except when he doing the retarded stuff that he don't know he doing, he's funny. When he try to do it, he ain't funny. If y'all can follow that, I said, when he ain't trying to be funny, he's funny. But when he tries to be funny, he's not. He looks retarded. He looks like a maniac. And y'all still watch him because y'all want to see what retarded thing is he going to do by accident. Y'all want to see him beat up Tommy. Y'all want to see him and Vic fight. Y'all want to see Papi Hassan beat up Sinetta. Y'all want to see him beat up Tommy Sotomayor. Y'all want to see when him and Freeman going to start beefing because Papi don't do no research. He really hasn't listened to the guy. Once he does, he's going to be like, wait a minute, I've been backing you, and you's a lunatic. And it's really sad that Papi has a chance to really take that movement, that child molestation movement. He had a chance to take that to the top. He could have actually got white folk behind him, but he don't know how to talk. He don't have nobody behind him backing him that got some common sense, that know anything about marketing. He's talking about buying some new equipment. With the views he got, he shouldn't have to worry about buying anything. But the people that follow him, they just want to come around for the drama. They ain't trying to really support him. Because in their minds, they saying, I could do what he do. So why am I going to invest in him? Y'all should be investing in me. That's the kind of people he got working for him. And they go from chat room to chat room to chat room, egging on fights, egging on wars, and hoping they can get a shine off. You'd be surprised how many people I see names pop up, and then I go check them out. They ain't got nothing going on. I can honestly say, my views are pitiful. I think my highest thing I got is 100 views. But I don't deal with none of that drama. I come at you real. I tell you the truth. If you want to have an intelligent conversation, like and subscribe. Get me to 1,000 subscribers so I can broadcast live on YouTube. Let's make that something right now. For all y'all talking about, y'all want to see change. Y'all like the ideas I have. Y'all want to see it come to fruition. Fastest way to do it, like and subscribe my channel. Mention it to your friends. Mention it to your coworkers. Let's get a community going. A community about real black people. Not fake black people. Not niggers. Not ratchets. Not street urchins. But real black people that have a vision. That want to see us do better. That want to see us not be at the bottom anymore. That want to see our women get the help they need so they can stop this ratchet behavior and stop raising these killers. If you serious, I haven't asked nobody for a dime. I'm asking for your time. Put the time in. Y'all won't go to a PTA meeting, but y'all can worry about who Papi Hassan gonna beat up next. Won't go up to the children's school unless you call. And they suspend your child and you got to go. You go with attitude. What do you want? What do you want? I give them to you for 8 hours. That's my break. What do you want? He got books. He got pencils. What more you need? You got clothes on his back? Haircut? What? Because right now, most of our black women only think about themselves. And the majority of them will hear my video and will automatically, oh no, well, I don't want to hear that. I know you don't, because it's kryptonite. You know the black woman you're supposed to be, and you know what you're doing right now, ain't it? I'm not going to make excuses for you. I am not going to make excuses for you. You know what you're doing wrong. You know you messing our kids up. Stop bragging about you the most educated. You the most enrolled in college because the welfare give you more benefits. You the most enrolled. That don't mean you graduate and you ain't enrolling in Princeton. You ain't in no Georgetown. Where you at? You in Brown? No, you in Omnitech. in Phoenix. Them online colleges. Come on, man. But I'll give you that. So y'all the most enrolled in college. Y'all children are retarded in the country. They got the lowest scores in the nation. So how can you be the most intelligent and the kids you raising are dumb as fuck? Explain that. Before y'all start bitching and get y'all lynching parties together, explain that. How you raising the most retarded kids in the country, but you supposed to be the most intelligent? You know how dumb you sound? Seriously. The fact of the matter is, 90% of you black women will never see marriage, and the other 10% that do, only 2% gonna last. Can't nobody put up being around no ratchet woman for no 50 years. Deal with that attitude. 50 years. Drop the attitude. Drop the weave. Stop putting on all that makeup. Stop putting the tattoos on your body. Stop howling and fighting and acting like you ain't got no sense. Learn how to say, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Hey, that was my bad. Hey, I screwed up. Y'all won't say that. It's everybody else's fault. It's his fault. It's her fault. It's the person down the block's fault. It's the white man's fault. No. It ain't the white man that's killing your kids. It's your kids killing your kids. Let me say it again. Because see, y'all don't get it. It rolls off your head. I'll say it again. Black females, it is your kids that you raised that are killing your kids. It ain't the cop out there. Because 9 times out of 10, the one the cop shot needed to get shot. That's the one your kid should have killed. But you don't. You look up to him, was he a ratchet like yourself? And if somebody tell me I'm lying, tell me I'm not telling the truth, you won't get this from nobody else. Black women, if you guards, then we all retards. You let the white man trick you into putting your black man out. The logic in your household, you put him out just so you can get an apartment building in the projects or a Section 8 house, a little check and some benefits, some health benefits. You sold out the black man. You sold your kid's father out for them little trinkets. The white man dangled them in front of you. In the same way that I heard somebody on YouTube say, another YouTuber say, it was actually Popular Song, who's bringing the drugs into the community? Well, who's the dummies that's picking them up and selling them? I say it to you, black women. They offered you them trinkets, the house, the little check, the benefits. You threw the man out the house and you took it. You didn't have to take it. You could have told them to shove it in your butt. They bring them drugs into the community. Ain't nobody got to go pick them up. You can say no. They bring the guns in. You ain't got to go get them. You can say no. This is the truth. This is why the community is so messed up. But y'all don't want to hear that. You want to hear somebody tell you it's going to be all right. You want to hear somebody tell you keep doing what you're doing. You strong. You independent. How you independent if the man got you started? You didn't do shit. All you did was open your legs up and take some semen in you. You put out a baby and made a career being a mother. And you want to go around on Facebook out there with all them pictures with fake money and wives and showing your ass. Every picture got your ass in it. Because you know the world don't want you. That's why you're always trying to get a white man, a man of another race, so you can have children with good hair. Why? You knew growing up that dark people get treated bad. Who else get treated bad? Mixed kids. Because those dark kids are jealous of those mixed kids. And why are they jealous of them? Because of their mothers. Look at them like they gold. They know they can't be that. They see their mothers putting the weave on. They see the mother trying to look like them. It's sad. And for all you pro-blacks and for all you thugs and for all you street urchins, you forever talking about what the white man done to you. You don't do shit to the white man. You don't do a damn thing to him. But you ain't got no problem putting your hands on somebody black. You ain't got no problem with that. I guarantee you, one of y'all faggots will come to my door before you come to somebody's white door. Because you're scared of him. That's your daddy, and you're scared of him. And I ain't holding nothing back. I'm telling the truth. You scared. How you gonna sit there and let George Zimmerman say what he said about Jay-Z, and he's still breathing? To all the brothers down there in Florida, he's still breathing. Because you're scared. True Freeman, how you gonna tell all your followers? How you gonna tell the world that Tommy Sotomayor can't come to the Midwest? Did he come to the Midwest? Did he come to your town? He walking around your town. Food in one hand, camera in the other, walking around at night. You could have rolled up on him, but you didn't. Because you a punk. You a suck ass, and you proved it. And anybody that watching you is a fucking retard. They just still waiting to see, he got all them guns in there, maybe he is gonna go out to Tommy. Your broke ass can't get to Phoenix. We not paying that shit no mind. And the same thing go for Poppy. Poppy, you know you a sucker, man. You are in the closet faggot. And you still touching kids. And I'm saying it. That's why you got so many kids around you, just like a bambata. Pedophile always got a bunch of kids around him. You still doing that pedophilia shit. That's why you wanted to bust Ron Savage here to the white meat. Now he made you have to come out. Now you gotta watch where you do your pedophilia at, because you in the public.
I think my camera just ran out of power, so.
I think my camera just ran out of power, so.
I'll holler at y'all later. Have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bro Darrow.
Have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bro Darrow.